Hey, we know you're chomping at the bit to get at this next little dollop of McElroy content, but we've got some big news that we just
can't get enough of it, you nasty, nasty, hungry dogs.
We're coming back to the road. Thanks to those who came to see us in Florida. We are getting right back out there, though, with this leg of the 20 Thunder Drive Tour. We're coming to Virginia, North Carolina, Michigan, Minnesota, and Ohio. Tickets are going to go on sale this Friday, February 28th at 10 a.m. in the local time at those venues. We got more info and ticket links available at bit.ly/McElroy Tour.
Let's grab someone here at this live show we're at now in Tampa, see how they feel about it. Hey, what's up, buddy? How do you feel about the live show you went to tonight?
That was the greatest night of my life.
Oh my God.
7 out of 10.
Why is your pants wet? Okay, well, come see us.
Me.
Okay, come see us.
I'll never laugh again.
Okay, so bit.ly/McElroy Tours. Come see us. Enjoy the episode.
The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed. It's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like.
My brother, me and advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin Tyler McElroy.
What's up, Trav Nation? Vroom, vroom. I'm your middleest brother, Travis Big Dog Woof Woof McElroy.
What's up? It's me, your youngest, sweet babyest brother, 30 under 30, media luminary, Griffin, built for tough, McElroy.
Now, as everyone in the theater can see, we have left the 5 best seats open for the 5 original Power Rangers. And once again,
as we do it every
show, they have declined the invite. I have to take the helmet off. I can't hear anything to do jokes for you that you paid for.
Can you take it off with the gloves on? Okay.
It is nice. I will say it is nice after pretty much every year since we've been doing live shows to have a theme where I don't look like a fucking clown and I look cool as shit instead. They thought I was some sort of human avatar of Lightning McQueen, when clearly I'm a human member of Lightning McQueen's pit crew.
Are you imagining the only human member?
If you've seen the Cars movies, you know that cars aren't allowed to do work on other cars. That's sex for them. They obviously can't do that at a public event like the Daytona 500 or whatever happens in the car. So yes, there's human men present.
That they keep around just to service them.
If they had other cars touching Lightning McQueen, you would have to hear Owen Wilson like, oh yeah, like...
It is weird at that point when he's doing the race, and we've only seen cars at that point. And then the kind of a little bit blood-stained kind of gate opens up, and the humans rush out, quickly fix the tires, and then run back cowering. They never address that in the story.
I will say this. Not my most mobile costume, ironically enough.
Yeah,
not a lot of freedom of movement, ironically enough, in my race car pit crew costume.
Yeah. Specifically, your movement to the bathroom before the show was impeded. You were mentioning to me, Griffin.
in your
your
movement
ritual.
to access pockets.
Let's just say it won't come as a surprise to you that the three of us share a pre-show ritual is that we have to pee as we're walking on stage, basically. And Griffin could not get in his last-minute pee because of the constrictions of his uniform.
It is extra sad seeing a Lightning McQueen pit crew uniform crumpled on the ground at the foot of the toilet.
I've seen it at so many Comic-Con hotel rooms, I can't tell you.
You should have just done what they did in the movie and give you a bucket to use as the only human.
This costume gap starts at my navel. There's no access to anything down
Well,
there.
that's where
This is
cars
actually
pees from.
This is a big suit-shaped chastity belt in more ways than one.
Griffin and I were standing backstage, and the next to the crew here were getting their first look at our costumes. And I told them, "Don't worry, no matter how much this may look like a strip show, it is not a sort of Magic Mike tribute act."
To which I responded, "Tragic Mike," which is
like-
what the name of the film would be.
That's our tour. This is the Tragic Mike. No, it's not. It's an advice show.
Yeah.
And yeah. What we do is we take your questions and we turn them alchemy-like into wisdom. And I think we should get started.
Yeah.
Do you think that there was a small-time stage magician who
Disagree.
called himself Magic Mike, and then the movie came out, and he was like, "Oh, man."
Shoot. Everyone's going to expect me to be cut and nude.
Speaking of cut, local celebrity Hulk Hogan is a regular at the restaurant where I work. I really don't want to wait on him. What can I do to ensure I never have to be his server? Thanks, brothers. And they don't leave a name. I find if
Are you here?
yeah.
All right. Hell yeah.
Woo! I find if I don't want to wait on Hulk, I just tell him we got to be there 30 minutes before we actually do. And then he'll be ready in time.
Yeah, he'll fall for anything.
I don't know that you want to even talk about hanging out with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that's true. I think what I'll allude to.
You could hire also as a server Brutus Beefcake.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Hulk
Brutus the
Hogan's not
barbecue.
going to come sniffing around there anymore.
Yeah.
Because Brutus Beefcake will kick his ass.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry. You mean Brutus the barber beefcake?
No.
Or Brutus the baker beefcake, or
Yeah,
Brutus
'cause
the
Brutus-
candle maker.
The candlestick maker Beefcake.
Brutus Beefcake sounds like he tried to leave wrestling behind him. He's like, no, I'm no longer Brutus the barber beefcake. Now I'm just Brutus Beefcake, attorney at law.
Well, when you become a pediatric dentist, you have to change your name so that it's not scary anymore.
Now he's Brutus the dentist toothache.
Yeah, that's good.
Is there a level of excited to wait on Hulk Hogan you could pretend to be that would ensure you were never allowed to wait on Hulk Hogan?
Speak
Whoa,
on that.
please let me run wild on him! Please!
Like you would shape yourself as such a massive Hulk Hogan. Now, Travis, I do think that would probably keep you off Hulk Hogan duty. Is it worth? I'm wondering myself now. Is it worth all your coworkers thinking you're an absolute Hulkamaniac?
Now, Justin, I'm glad you asked. Part of the fiction would have to be that you're a huge fan who hasn't been able to get any updates in the last 15 years.
Okay, right.
I'm so excited to check in with him finally.
Yeah,
What's he been up to?
My AOL free trial ran out, brother. And I haven't gotten any updates. What are you into? Charity? What kind of good stuff you doing, man? You're an American hero. I can't wait to hear what cool things in the last 15 years.
You and Bubba Love still palling around or what?
You guys still best buds?
Oh man,
It would be really hard if I ran into him not to tell him about the giant cookie I promised Dwight I'm going to buy him the day he dies.
Yeah.
But I bet he doesn't want to hear that anecdote
Oh,
at all.
there's a giant cookie on the line, brother. I need to start living life more recklessly.
I enjoy taking trips to the beach by myself.
I don't see what that has to do with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
But whenever I do, other people always set up way too close to me, like way too close, within a few feet of me, even when there's plenty of space elsewhere. It seems like no matter where I set up to enjoy some sun and sea, other people go out of their way to invade my space. How do I stake out my territory at the beach and keep others from getting all up in it. That's from Beach Bummed in Orlando.
Are you here? Hello.
Hi.
Is there a level of Hulk fan you could act like?
I'm wondering now, actually, Travis, if vociferously talking about how much you fucking love Hulk Hogan in 2025.
If there was a boombox busting out "I Am a Real American," I would probably sit many beach lengths away, like
But you know
several
what?
towels,
Even
not
though-
the 7-8 towels away.
You would do that. But someone who would sit close to someone else on the beach when there's plenty of beach is probably like, hell yeah, brother.
A lot of people are too afraid to sit where it's wet. But
Not just at the beach, in life.
that's a good on dry land. You shouldn't actually sit where there's not a good wet seat in dry land.
There's not a good wet seat in the house.
I'll say
By the end of the night.
for the
This is a really good point, though, Griffin, about the wet seat.
Thank you for ignoring what I said.
Yeah. It's not so much ignore as move through by force. I think that at the beach, I'm not a big beach guy, and this whole thing about sometimes the ocean can come up to where
Yeah.
you are doing your day
Yeah.
is so hard for me to calculate. If I see somebody else has already posted up, I'm going to assume they know what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why would I be so presumptuous as to think that I know better than them vis-a-vis distance from
that
ocean?
must be the part of the beach without sand fleas because someone's there.
It is interesting. The tide doesn't sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
I've never been sitting there and be like, the water's all the way over there. And then like 2 minutes later, be like, it's
mean,
on my
there
beach.
was-
Hey, Travis, I should say, you should drink more at the beach because that happens. That happens to me all the time.
That's fair. What you should do is set up at the edge of the ocean and just every 2 minutes inch backwards.
Or don't.
Just slowly
You'll get-
and don't worry if there's anyone seated behind you. They'll move.
Just sit in a wet hole at the beach.
Wait, it's a hole now?
Yes, it's primarily a body of water. What are you doing there if you're not getting wet?
The problem is if you get there early and it's already wet, by like the end of the day, you've drowned.
Find a tight little sandbar, get out there, and yell at anybody who swims too close about all the eels.
This is my island.
Can I tell you guys, and this is going to come as a surprise to you, I think, but I used to have this exact problem.
People sitting too close to you?
Yeah, at the beach, I was like a person magnet. Like, people would roll up to me and they would like, it's just, I realized what my problem is. And I'm going to share it with you because once I adjusted this behavior, the problem fixed itself. It was not about what I was doing, it was about what I stopped doing. What I stopped doing was every time someone was in 50 feet of me, I stopped shouting, hey, I got suds for my buds, let's do this thing.
Yeah.
And I would shout every time anybody, adult, would get within like 30 feet, like, hey, I got suds for my buds, let's do this thing. And then they would inevitably come over.
And you'd be like, why did they come over?
Why are they coming over? And I don't know if you ever yell, I got suds for my buds, let's do this thing at passersby.
Repeatedly
Adult
until they come over.
Adult passersby.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
I
if they're children, he has milk duds.
I
And he
do-
yells,
No.
duds for my buds.
I
And we're
know
like, those are kids.
if you ever yell at kids, because you don't, because you're here, and I appreciate you not yelling at kids. Thank you.
Here's what I do. It's a simple trick. There's a little life hack that you guys can have. It's 2 things you need. You just need some like big wooden sticks, right? And you're going to set those up in corners, however big you want. And then some police tape. And you're just going to set up a perimeter around yourself and you sit in the middle. And I promise you, people will leave you alone.
Hey, here's a question for you folks. This is something to think about. No matter how close you set up somebody, it's weird at the beach, right? But if you move even 3 inches closer to them, that's way weirder. Why is that? If I say 4 feet away, but I move a little bit closer, people get weird, you know? But if you start 2 feet away.
Like the tide.
Like the tide, exactly, Travis. It's a really
You're a
good point.
human tide.
I'm the human tide. That's what they call me.
When you wrestle against Hulk Hogan, it's all going to be about Hulk Hogan
Please,
tonight.
Christ,
I'd
no,
rather not.
no.
I'd rather that not be the case. I'm a marine biologist, and a couple of times a year, I'm asked to speak to children about my job. The problem is I work with seagrasses. And the kids find this incredibly boring.
Huh.
They prefer cool stuff like sharks and manatees. Hey, thanks for examples of things that are cooler than seagrass.
Yeah, I was going to
I
struggle.
would have
to come
been,
up,
I would have been flailing up here.
Like grass in the waves.
The seagrasses are super important habitat. Brothers,
All right.
brothers, how do I get children interested?
You know what else is? Dirt.
In my extremely exciting underwater plants? That's from Super Seagrass Savvy in St. Pete. Are you here? Wow, there's so many of you.
Wait, how many
awesome.
marine biologists are here?
That's cool.
You know what? Actually, I bet Tampa Bay has a lot of marine biologists.
I will say for your sales pitch in the future, the leading bullet point shouldn't be cool stuff lives there. To me, that feels like I would rather hear about the cool stuff living in the house of the seagrass. I already don't care a lot about the ocean, but I recognize there's some cool stuff down there.
That's true. People don't focus on the Fortress of Solitude as the main character in Superman.
True.
Yeah. It's tough when you have things that we already have up top.
Yes.
It's never going to get the billing. It's never going to get the hype as the things that are unique to water. And if you are something that already exists up on land, you got to come with some sort of fresh heat. I'll give you guys an example. Sponges underwater are alive. Yeah, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'd be like, I got sponge. You know what I mean? Like, but then they're like, this one, J-Man, it's alive.
If just one representative from the marine biology community who asked this question could answer this, scale of 1 to 10, how many fun facts are there about seagrass? 4?
Now, what's interesting is Griffin did say a scale of 1 to 10. How many? Does that mean on a scale of 1 to 10, there's a 4-level amount, or there are 4?
4 fun facts about seagrass. 1, bigger than landgrass. 2, slimier significantly than landgrass.
Wetter.
Wetter.
Habitat for all kinds of cool shit that I do not have time to go into right now.
To Justin's point, these kids aren't going to study this, and if they do, by the time they get to that point, they're jaded adults. Tell them it can talk, but only underwater. They won't know. They don't know.
Yeah.
The seagrass dances when you're not looking at it.
Yeah. It's the hair of dead mermaids.
Well, now hold on. That might not play the way you want it to.
Yeah, good point, Travis.
What? Yeah, that's right. Mermaids are real, but they are all dead.
Their lifespan is 4 weeks.
We trick kids into pillaging turkey carcasses because we told them there's a special bone that grants wishes.
Yeah.
So I feel like we could get this going for seagrass. Like it needs a rebrand. I think if we could call, it's wet.
You can call it wet weed.
Is seagrass different from seaweed? Okay. You took a long time to answer that. I'm not so sure.
Well, seagrass you want to grow. Seaweed grows in the seagrass, and you're like, I got to pull this out now.
Get out of here.
We're doing, I got a problem right now. Sometimes this happens on the show where we talk about something that I know nothing about for long enough that I start to think like, I should really learn more about seagrass. That's the age I am now.
I don't know about earthgrass, and I deal with that shit all the time.
Yeah, wait a minute. You just need to change your audience. I don't want to hear any more shark facts. I've been fed those against my will for like 2 decades now. I don't know shit about seagrass. Yeah. If seagrass showed up in my TikTok algo, I'd be like,
Can I just say,
let's check in here on seagrass.
You need to start Grass Week. Grass Week is like a week-long, all special things where like maybe the Mythbusters are covering episodes about seagrass. And Terry Crews is there for some reason to talk about seagrass.
Everybody loves seagrass. And it's a rebrand, right? We call it...
We gave you so long. You had so long to think about it.
Nothing there. I thought there would be, but I didn't think about it in the interim. I know I looked like I was thinking about it, but I wasn't.
Seagrass by Fortnite.
That's right, guys. We finally did it. We went and put seagrass in Fortnite.
We partnered with Seagrass
to put it in.
What's the? I'm sorry to keep asking you questions. This isn't usually the format of the show, but just like what's the coolest animal that calls seagrass its habitat? Seahorse. Yeah, all right. What you got to do is be like, you kids like seahorse? They may or may not. I was hoping it would be something fucking rad like barracuda or something. But like you hold up a seahorse and you say, pretty cool, huh? You say, Mr. Seahorse, how do you feel about seagrass? To get the seahorse to vouch for how cool seagrass is.
And it says whatever you want, so you'll put it back in the water. Whatever you want, please.
I love seagrass. This is a great home.
Do you think that the problem isn't that the kids don't think it's cool, but that when you say a seahorse that lives in seagrass, that they're like, you need to come up with better terms? Because you're just putting C in front of things I have.
Right. Yeah. You also wouldn't say a horse lives in grass.
Wouldn't you?
No, I guess horse has his own home. Nobody's down there building sea house barns, are they?
No.
That'd be pretty cool if they were, though.
I mean, horses spend a lot of time around grass. They love that shit.
They do, actually.
You gotta go and talk to the kids about seagrass when they're looking at the seahorses already, because they're interested in something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
time.
you like those guys? They'd all be fucking
Yeah.
dead as disco without
Yeah.
this sweet green stuff.
Oh, you guys enjoying the seahorses, huh? I'd like to talk to you about the glue that's holding this whole thing together. Hi, I'm Justin McElroy, paid endorser for seagrass.
A lot of ecosystems in danger of collapsing right now. Not seagrass,
Not
baby.
seagrass, baby.
We can't get enough of this slimy leaf.
We haven't figured out how to mow it, but someday we will.
Someday we'll get down there and master the seagrass.
I'm a proud tummy buddy for life. We recently did some testing and learned that I have grown out of a deadly allergy to nuts.
Allergies for nuts is for babies.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa, no, we don't mean that.
No.
This is
no.
great news, but I'm still afraid to eat the food that has meant certain death for my entire life thus far. How do I stay true to my tummy while also becoming faster than fear? That's from Potential Pecan Eater in St. Pete. Are you here?
Okay.
Wow, you're excited to eat nuts, and who can blame you? There's a lot of great nut stuff.
Before we discuss this, 3 dummies in these outfits. Your doctor told you it was cool to eat them?
Sure,
You
right?
promise.
Can
And
I get a
everybody-
clear, legal yes? Yes. Okay.
And you agree that if anything were to like maybe there's one nut, like macadamia or something way off the map, that you eat, and that at your funeral they played a video of us on stage right now. You're clearing us of any legal
And they
obligation.
have, your family's lawyer has to let the tape play past to this part, right?
Yeah,
they can't
legally
cut it
speaking.
off. Or we should have said this earlier, but they could have just cut off the beginning
Damn
too. God, your family's lawyers are
And
good.
your doctor didn't say like,
thought everything.
your doctor wasn't like, it's probably cool. He didn't say like that, right? He was like, it's 100. Not like there's a 99% chance
Yeah.
you're cool if you eat pecans.
Did you ask, hey, so have I grown out of my nut allergy yet? And that doctor just said, go nuts, and laughed.
And then he laughed so hard he passed out and you left.
But maybe he didn't mean it. He just had a killer joke. Okay, assuming that
What-
you are truly over your nut allergy.
What's like the least
Nut?
Oh, no. Oh, is that the way you're going? Because I'm saying buy 1,000 Planters McNut and Scrooge McDuck right into it.
No
Fucking way, man. It's fine. A doctor said so.
No, Travis, you have to ease in because the problem is not with it's the fear.
Yeah.
You have to ease in. So you have the least nuts, which is, of course, the Tootsie Roll. Because nobody's quite sure.
Yeah.
Is
Huh.
it chocolate? Is it nuts? Is it caramel?
Is it
one
gum?
knows. Is it gum? We don't know.
Maybe start at baked beans to get used to the shape.
Wait, no, like actual baked beans or Boston baked beans? Like the crunchy
You start with
candy?
a regular. You get Boston baked beans wet.
Yeah. I
So
think you
an
have,
unbaked bean.
An unbaked bean.
you
A
have
raw bean.
you have Bush's baked beans. You start cutting in Boston baked beans. 10%, 20%, 30%. If you start with a big vault of peanuts, dude, they're so fucking good. Like,
You're going to love them.
if you go and you eat a Reese's peanut butter cup right now, you'll fall down dead from the ecstasy of it.
You know what? I'm going to say start with those circus peanuts that are like the orange thing. No, because that's not a peanut. But it's going to get you... It's gonna get you into the form. You're gonna get used to the form.
It's like
I'm sorry. Is anyone looking at circus peanuts and being like, a fat-free candy, huh? Well, that swayed me. I'll go for it.
Free of major allergens.
What's that? There's we do have ragweed.
that's how we get the color. Sorry, folks.
We got some real underground shit happening in here.
The marshmallows are made from chinchilla fur. Is that okay?
It's got a little bit of tungsten.
Let's put it this way. It's illegal, but only because they don't know to make it illegal. They haven't heard about it yet. That's why it's okay. My sister is on farmersonly.com despite having only 4 chickens. How many chickens would you say you should have to be on Farmers Only? That's from Lily L.
Lily R.
Lily R.
Are you here? Is Lily L here?
I heard the quietest sound.
Okay.
That's right.
It's okay. You don't have to identify yourself.
Yeah, maybe you're here with your sister. I get it.
What this question presupposes, and I love, is that Farmers Only isn't just a clever name, that it is a strict policy. That if you were to go on a date with a farmer and you started talking about your chickens and then let slip you had 4, they would stand up and be like, this date's done.
They would probably, I think they would be well within their rights because you will have lied to be on Farmers Only because 4 chickens does not a farmer make. Now, here's what I'll say to you. 1,000 chickens does.
But then that Justin,
somewhere between.
there must be a number betwixt the two.
I don't know what it is, but I'm saying 4 ain't it, and 1,000 is.
Now, I will start here. Let me
5,000? You're a farmer, right?
Well, you're a computer.
business.
at
You're
that
like
point.
5,000. You're a conglomerate. Like you're a big, major ag, like huge.
You're not on
corpo.
Farmers Only. You're on like CEOs. Please.
You're the owner of Tyson's Chicken.
BlackRockFans.com, man.
I'm going to slide forward this offer to you, Justin, and you tell me a metaphorical number written on a paper. With 12 chickens,
No.
hear me out.
Okay.
I could fill a dozen container every day and sell that dozen container 1 time a day to someone.
Farmer, I can't spin up in a day, and I feel like I could buy a chicken house, buy 12 chickens, get that going in a day.
I think the fact that you call it a chicken house means it might be a little harder than you think.
Hey, I'm not trying to be a farmer right now. You'll know when I'm trying to be a farmer, okay? That's not now. I'm happy with my 1 2-foot by 2-foot square sunchokes that my wife lets me grow every year.
Your wife, the farmer of Sunchokes.
A popular farmer, Sydney
That's
McElroy.
true. I grow tomatoes every year, and I've never been like, rain, good for the crops.
But, hold on. But if you grew 20,000 tomatoes,
now
you would
Justin-
be a farmer, right?
Well, what I've got, Justin, is
might
a
be a
3
farmer.
foot by 2.
I want to talk about your sister's frame of mind here because I'm having trouble resonating spiritually with someone who has 4 chickens and is like, I can't relate to anyone who is not on this fucking vibe.
Griffin, man.
These 4 chickens mean fucking everything to me, and I do not give a shit about anything else in the world.
I would love a 5th chicken. I don't have room in my heart. I love these 4 idiots so fucking much.
I would posit a different possibility, Griffin, that this sister went, man, I want to date a farmer, but where do I find them? I know. I'll meet the bare minimum I can think of to register for farmersonly.com.
Okay.
The chicken are but a gateway
Yeah.
to the dating website. I also said only farmers, and I think that's a different thing.
All right, I just finished up my day of work. Who wants to see how muddy my feet got?
Have you ever
No, I don't do teat stuff anymore.
been more clearly a podcaster than when you said my work day of work? That's how people with jobs talk, right? Well, honey, I'm home from the mill of working.
Now I'm home day time.
Tough day at the time clock, honey bunches.
Ooh, my boss a big rat. I think.
It's better with you.
I want to try something new, Griffin.
Okay.
I don't know what our sponsor is for this week.
There's two.
We're out on the road.
We got 2 sponsors. We're in the money.
I want to do something that nobody's ever done before, Griffin, here in the bowels of the Tampa Theater. I want to try to guess the sponsor this week. And you're going to give me some clues. Give me some clues about our first sponsor, Griffin.
Okay, well.
Yeah, give me some hints.
How about I just start reading the ad
Now,
copy?
I warn you, I'm really bad at this kind of thing. So,
but don't say don't get it wrong, because they won't work with us again. So stakes are pretty high. I'll just read I'll read the ad copy for a little bit, but I'll remove the name of the sponsor.
Okay.
They will love that.
Okay.
Blank.
My pillow. Nope. Crap. Sorry. Let me try it. You do it again. Keep going. Sorry. My pillow. It's not my pillow.
It's not my. This one's not my pillow.
Okay,
they didn't get up on this particular track.
Okay.
Blank makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms.
This is embarrassing. It's a shape. It's one of the shape ones.
It is one of the shape.
Give me another thing. Give me another thing.
If we don't say the name of the sponsor soon, they legally don't have to pay us. So
okay, it sounds like Squarespace, but I feel like that's what you want me to say. So that's not my official guess because that's what you want me to say.
It is Square. I do real quick, and just to go back for the times I missed it, Squarespace.
That's very clever, Griffin. Go ahead. You finish your little ruse.
Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage your payments in one place with Squarespace. Get started in just a few clicks and give your customers more ways to pay with popular payment methods like Klarna, ACH, and Apple Pay. Get that money on your own damn terms.
Whoa.
It doesn't say that in the copy.
They would never.
Cuss flair there. You grow credibility, engage visitors with an unrivaled suite of visual design effects. We've all used Squarespace. I mean, the three of us have to make a bunch of websites. I don't know if the whole world has used it. If they did, Squarespace probably wouldn't need to advertise with us.
I would think that's money well wasted, I would think.
Yes, but you can make your own beautiful website. It's so easy. It looks so good. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/mybrother to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Now, for our second sponsor, I don't know if you want to play the game again.
No, I'm going to try.
It's a new sponsor.
Okay,
who's
so I'm
never
going to try to
sponsored
get
us.
you to guess. Okay, so you give me your phone, and I'll give you the clues, and you try to guess. Okay, so we'll flip it.
Okay.
We'll flip the game.
Cool,
So
but how are you going to do that if you don't know the copy?
You give me your phone. I said that. So you give me your phone.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Griffin.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to leave a legacy?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well, can you think of any better way of doing that than planting something?
Jimmy John's.
So close, actually.
Is it not?
No, we were looking for fast-growing trees.
Fast-growing trees.
I'm excited about fast-growing trees, Griffin, to let the bit go, because I have fast-growing trees in my backyard from fast-growing trees that have been growing there happily for quite some time now. There are 2 little apple trees that are doing very well, and they're doing very well because fast-growing trees makes it easy to pick plants that are going to thrive well in your environment. They give you all the tips that you need to grow the plant properly, and if you're having issues, these are real people that you could reach out to and say, hey, I'm having a problem. And they've got amazing support. I've done this. I've made use of it. They helped me troubleshoot something with one of my beautiful apple trees, and now it's doing better than ever.
Made freaking lemons.
It made lemons, and they said, pull it out of the ground, turn it upside down, J-Man. You done did it wrong. But that's not what they said.
No.
They gave me the right
advice. They
advice.
said real stuff.
No, they said something about nitrates.
But you probably also didn't have lemons come out of the apple tree. That was it.
No.
I do want to tell the crowd. That's a joke.
It is not born fruit yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I got a berry bush too. They're all working together. They even recommended 2 apple trees that would work nicely together, pollinating each other.
Oh, gross.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a little bit forward.
Blasting each other.
I don't have the details though about whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, listen. This spring they have the best deals for your yard. We haven't said their name a lot. It's fast-growing trees. My favorite Radiohead song. But this spring, fast-growing trees. They have the best deals for your yard, up to half off on select plants and other deals, and listeners to our show get 15% off their first purchase when using the code MYBROTHER at checkout. Now's the perfect time to plant. Use My Brother to save today. Don't use my brother's body.
No, don't use me to save. Use our don't make a friend with me just to help get my discount on fast-growing trees. Anybody can.
Anyone can do it with the promo code MYBROTHER to save today. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply. Hey, before you get back to the rest of the episode, we did want to tell you we got some new tour dates on the 20 Thunder Drive Tour we're excited to share. Right now, we're coming to Virginia and North Carolina and Michigan and Minnesota and Ohio. So come see us if you live in those places or even nearby states and territories. Tickets go on sale this Friday, February 28th at 10 a.m. local time. More info and tickets are available at bit.ly/McElroy Tours. Come see us. Thanks to everybody who in Florida who came out to see us in Tampa and Jacksonville. We had a good time, and we sure do appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got you want to tell us about the new merch?
Oh, yeah, we got some beautiful stuff, Griffin, especially the holographic Dare to Care sticker. 50% of the proceeds from that beauty are going to be donated to the World Central Kitchen, and 10% of all our merch proceeds this month are going to go to that group, which uses the power of food to nourish communities and strengthen economies through times of crisis and beyond.
We got a list of all the organizations that we have been working with over the years and have been able to donate to over the years over at McElroyFamily.carrd.co if you're looking for some places to give, to help out. That's one spot you could do it. That's it. Enjoy the rest of this episode, this live episode that you're listening to. We just did it last night, and it was a hoot.
It was a hoot.
And we'll be back with a new episode next week. All right, later.
Later, bye.
Like Chilean miners, we've returned from the bathroom.
You can't do that after the intermission.
No, but I assume they went to the bathroom at some point.
I'm already so uncomfortable with the fact that we have another, what seems like Jeb Bush please clap moment as we come out after very obviously using the bathroom.
Would you rather come out in complete silence, in darkness, lights come up, we're just sitting there like, we've been here the whole time?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
My costume's too small, and I can't return it now, and it was $80.
I really leaned into the thunder aspect. I didn't lean into the drive aspect as hard as you guys did.
Yeah, but mine's driving and a guy named Lightning McQueen. It's two
God
things at
damn
once.
it.
The only problem is that if I flex my neck hard enough, I can fucking bust out of the...
Oh my God, yeah. It's like when Lightning McQueen gets angry and turns green, and then he's Lightning McGreen.
Yeah. For sure.
I keep waiting to be interrupted by our older brother.
You got to stop talking for even a half a second for that to
be
happen.
Interrupted? I want a Munch Squad!
I want to munch. Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within podcast, profiling the latest greatest brand eating. This is like a podcast. You came for one podcast? Well, you're getting two, because this is another one inside of that one, which a lot of people don't talk about. That's a huge value. So, man.
Yeah, what's on the menu
please,
today?
no,
Oh, thank you, because he's back. Grimace is back. And Grimace is back, and he's bringing his uncle. That's right, guys. It's happening. Uncle...
Please, yes?
Uncle O'Grimace is back.
No. Now, can I just say real quick, for the people at home listening, you can't see this, but they chose to put a green Grimace with a green hat and a green vest in front of a green screen.
Okay, they didn't choose to do that. God made him green.
But the screen could have been any color, Justin.
It's a huge, but then they couldn't pretend that they're in Gladiator 2 or whatever they're going to do with this image.
This is the first time this has ever happened to me, but I feel culturally offended. It doesn't feel very good.
Right, yeah. Well, let's talk about the history here. You're in luck. Shamrock Shake is back starting February 10th, 25 cents from every Shamrock Shake.
Oh, because luck.
Jesus, Travis.
A special...
Let him cook, chef.
This Shamrock season celebration came to life when Grimace stumbled upon his family's original Shamrock Shake recipe. That discovery sparked Grimace to reconnect with his vibrant, joyful, and generous uncle, Uncle O'Grimace.
Now, wait.
Fuck, man. Wait, what's that pouch in his midst? What's that lump in his thorax?
Griffin, You know exactly what that is. That's an opening, my friend, where the luck comes out.
I didn't need to see Uncle O'Grimacy's cloaca.
Yeah.
Can I just say, actually, with that cleft, he looks so much like a ball sack.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you climb in there to
What-
hide your mom's sword.
So, Justin, what you're telling me is that Grimace found a recipe for the Shamrock Shake, a thing that's been at McDonald's many times.
Yes.
And he said, I've never thought about who I'm related to before.
Yeah.
Right.
And then maybe did a swab for 23andMe.
Right.
Yeah.
And then said, I'm related to this green Grimace. I should have noticed the similarities.
Yeah.
Especially since his name is O'Grimacy.
His name has mine in it, in a sort of wild Irish pastiche.
Yeah, Uncle O'Grimacy has been in the mix for quite some time, but he's been off the radar for a while. We haven't heard from Uncle O'Grimacy, who used to bring the Shamrock Shakes.
He needed time.
While McDonald's tried to figure out, is this okay?
Yeah, is this fine?
And then they looked around. They're like, I guess it's fine, whatever. So he reconnected. Grimace had his Eat, Pray, Love journey through Ireland and reawakened, inspired to
Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
whatever is the problem. That's just a regular man named Uncle O'Grimacy
Well,
with
yes,
regular eyeballs, just like yours or mine.
but the human being that those eyeballs are connected to shifted
Yeah.
3 inches to the left.
Yeah.
Is that AI or is that a stock photo?
The shillelagh in his hand gives it a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe.
That's not the only thing giving it a Five Nights at Freddy's
that's
vibe.
fine.
I also like that they make it very clear in this ad that it's mint flavored, so you wouldn't think it's shamrock flavored.
Right, that would be gross.
Yeah, gross. Inspired to reunite with Grimace and support his favorite charity's 50th milestone, Uncle O'Grimacy packed his bags and embarked on a journey from Shamrock, Ireland.
What?
Why? I mean, why, guys? Why?
Why not just name a real place?
Why not
It's
name
a
a real
real place.
Irish city?
Because then people would go looking for him. That's the problem.
I bet he's not hard to find.
Now-
If you kiss the Seamus O'Grimacy, you get a gift of the lint in your mouth.
Now that he's here, Uncle O'Grimacy.
No! This image right now tells me that Uncle O'Grimacy has seen some shit.
Our fans eagerly await the Shamrock Shake.
Is that
each-
Grimace talking?
Our fans eagerly await the Shamrock Shake each year. We're thrilled that proceeds from this minty flavored treat will aid RMHC in keeping families together, said Joy Silman, a second-generation McDonald's franchisee.
Cool.
Family is core value at McDonald's, and we live this every day. And then the person was like, Joy, could you not say that in the article? Because it's kind of weird.
It's wild.
And my son will be a franchisee owner, and his children will be a franchisee owner.
We've also never met like Ronald McDonald's wife, like family. This is a gambit you all have pulled exactly one time, if I'm not mistaken.
And can I also say, I love the way that they say we're thrilled, as if it wasn't their decision to partner with Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah.
As if McDonald's and Ronald McDonald House weren't going to get together
finally-
until Uncle O'Grimacy stepped in and said, let's get these two kids together.
Uncle O'Grimacy really got us over our beef with the Ronald McDonald House. We used to fucking hate those guys.
Oh, be real. Excuse me.
Together with our crew customers and iconic McDonald Land character Uncle O'Grimacy, we're helping RMHC make families feel at home even when they can't be. And then there's another couple paragraphs about the Philadelphia Eagles, and then it says,
Oh, wait, is that because they've realized the Gritty is related to Grimace?
yeah, they're best friends. Our long
Not
There.
not the Eagles mascot, but close-ish.
Sorry, I was doing my Be Real. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, great.
imagine how terrifying that feels to be on stage with that kind of energy. Just like look on
sucks,
his
guys.
face.
Wait,
It
if I'm
sucks,
not going
man.
to be real,
Yeah.
It is.
Also, if I could-
it's fucking real though. It is as real as it gets. You want him to be real.
If I could pull my phone out of my pocket without having to reach deep into my crotch to do so.
I actually saw you for a minute. I saw you do a move. I'm like, fuck.
Griffin texted Paul to bring the seam ripper out.
It would be the same as if you needed to be real on your appendix.
Okay.
Our long-standing tradition of the Shamrock Shake is a testament to the joy we bring our customers. This year, we're getting back to the first fundraiser that started our incredible partnership with RMHC, said a guy at McDonald's. This Shamrock Shake season, with a little extra cheer from the Grimace family, we're reminded that the most precious gift is being close to those you love. Hey, it's me, Justin McElroy. If you ever have to be reminded what the most precious gift is by Grimace, you should probably pack it in. That's probably it for recognizing joy in your life. You should probably give up on joy as an idea if you need Grimace to remind you about your family being good.
Especially since what they're kind of overriding here is that clearly there was some kind of family falling out.
Yeah.
Because Uncle O'Grimacy has been in the canon before.
Right.
So it's as if they should be saying, and we're very thankful to Grimace for reminding us that, like, yeah, man, some shit's definitely gone down in the past.
Yeah, it should be Uncle O'Grimacy like, I just climbed out of the mine hole with a bing bong. I'm back. I've been nothing for 20 years. What's happening?
Them talking about reestablishing their first charity once again, as if the Ronald McDonald in Ronald McDonald's house was a different Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Unrelated. Not like Grimace and Uncle O'Grimacy.
Can you imagine what a bummer it would be if the only other member of your whole species was your Uncle O'Grimacy?
You're not bringing him by.
Well,
He's
Griffin,
my only living relative.
Okay, Griffin, just real quick. Grimace, Grimace's mom. Louis Grimace, Grimace's dad. Winky, Grimace's grandma. Jenny Grimace, Grimace's great-great-grandma. King Gunga, Grimace's brother who rules over all Grimaces.
Whoa, hold on. Does he rule over the Irish Grimaces too? It's not like they all live together in Grimace land.
Wait, hold on. Can we jump back? His mom's name is...
So his mom's name is Grimabeth.
And then his dad's name is...
Louis Grimace.
So that would make his name Grimace. Named after Grimabeth. Grimabeth. Her last name would then be Grimabeth Grimace?
I mean, she's a strong, independent Grimace.
Maybe she kept her own last name, Grimabeth Johnson.
She kept her own last name, N.A., not applicable.
Are there any Grimaces that aren't related to Grimace?
That's the real big one, Griffin. That's the big one that's really gonna.
So the brother rules over his dad.
Yeah, that's the.
King. My dad is like, I'm not dead.
We are going to now help you. We've helped Grimace.
Here is how this is going to work. We're going to call down people by their names, and if they've been provided seat numbers. When it's your turn, give us your name, your pronouns, if you'd like. Please don't come to the microphone if we don't call you, because we'll have 3 synchronized panic attacks.
But at different pitches, which could be lovely.
It could be cool.
Come on down to the mic, my friend. Hello.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I also go by Persephone. Any pronouns?
Hello.
Cool.
Hello.
Welcome. What is your question?
My question is, so I worked at a clothing store.
Yeah.
And on the first day, I ripped my pants. How do I go back?
Now, this is a great question. I worked in a clothing store. I would like to posit, if it were to happen again, which God willing in the
You
creek right
can't,
there
you can't
won't.
pause it if you tear your pants at work. You can try it. Everybody pause. Everybody pause.
No one look.
Pause. Everybody pause it. Hold
Can
on.
I tell you, this actually did happen to me. It's actually unrelated to what I was about to say. When I worked at Best Buy,
Because
I was counting money in my count. I was like Scrooge. No, I was supposed to count money, and I ripped my pants and I stapled them back together.
Okay.
You did too?
I tried.
Now I'm gonna tell you that when I say I ripped my pants open and I stapled them together, and then you say I tried, It does bring to mind that there might have been an injury associated. No, thank God. Okay, great.
Great.
But here's what you do. If it happens again, you say, don't you hate it when this happens to you?
Yeah.
If only I had stronger, better pants.
The first words
like these over here.
The first words out of your mouth have to be, I bought these somewhere else.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it, Persephone. That'll teach you to shop at brand X.
Yes.
Why did I ever go anywhere else for my great pants?
They weren't pants from the store, were they?
They replaced them for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, can I just say, then you're wrong question. How do you ensure that it happens every time so you get free pants from work?
Yeah. Free new pants.
Or you could even play it off like, with other pants, I might worry, but here they'll replace them if you tear them at work, so it's not even a problem.
It's like anytime I'm in the parking lot of a hospital, my mind just sort of, without any sort of reason, will offer up the thought, it's the best place to get in a terrible car accident. They'll fix you up right here.
If I had worked at Best Buy in day one, for whatever reason, I'd brought in my TV from home and dropped it, and they gave me a new one, you best believe I'm bringing in every electronic I own from that. Oh, no! And doing it every time.
Were the pants you got nicer pants?
Yes.
Did you have to pay for them, or was
my manager did.
the manager paid for the pants?
Yeah.
Persephone, this is a good place.
Hey,
I would stick with this place. It sounds all right.
It is great.
I quit because of...
Now, Persephone, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Did bust my collar, Persephone.
Did you quit between the time you sent this question in and now? So you had already quit before you asked us, how do I go back?
This was a while back.
Okay, Persephone, did you quit while you were wearing the pants that were gifted to you?
I might have.
Okay,
Persephone.
Did you say these new pants are giving me such confidence?
I realized I don't need this job anymore.
I came here to pull off one very specific short-run grift. I don't need the paycheck, thank you. These pants cost $340.
Everybody here can learn something from this.
Absolutely.
Persephone, does that help?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, what a riot.
Hi, how's it going?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Very
doing
good.
so
Thank you
good,
so
thank
much.
you.
Hello, Tampa audience.
Hello, T-Body.
Everyone say hello.
I am truly going faster than fear right now because this is a
Hell
little
yeah.
intimidating.
That's good.
I
It's
appreciate
actionable.
you taking the time to hype up the audience. No one ever does
Literally,
that
it's
for
never
us.
been done
It's
before.
never been done before, so I appreciate that. No one ever says hi to everybody. Just basic manners.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Mackie.
Hello, Mackie.
Hi.
Hey, Griffin, can I just say real quick, when they say that they're moving faster than fear, and then you ask, who are you? It's maybe not.
Who are you?
Justify yourself.
I don't think I asked it in a way that made you feel nervous, did I?
It's okay. That should have been the first thing I said, but
No,
you
it's.
know.
I mean, yeah, but. But other than that, you're doing great so far. Maggie, I'm sorry. I really don't want to project this energy. It's the fucking jumpsuit. I look so cool right now.
Griffin, why does this energy never fucking stick to your brand? That's what
Yeah, I
I
don't
want to
know.
know. Why is this brand all like rainbows and eating bananas? And you forget he's a dick like 80% of the time. He just like gives you this like, ain't I a stinker look?
Like,
Like, I guess you are.
Water off a dick's back.
Yeah. Mackie, I'm so excited for your question.
Maybe when he hits 40, that the gravy train will finally run out, right? Everybody then will get onto his fucking act.
So, I'm so sorry. I'm really curious to hear
sorry
your
too,
question, but
Mackie.
my
I'm
brothers
sorry
are just
you're-
chatty.
It's okay. It's okay.
What's your question?
I had a couple of questions.
You had one about being a NASA employee and
yes.
a certain factor of your job.
Yes, I am a NASA employee. Space program. I love my job. How can I be more interested in the very frequent launches that happen while I'm there?
Okay.
This
now-
is so interesting, Mackie, because there was a sort of syntactical debate between us
Yes.
on stage.
a discrepancy as to what your intention in the question was. So when you ask that, when you say, how can I be more interested? My read was, and I'm feeling very confident now, that you were like, these launches are so frequent, I've lost interest in them.
Versus, how do I sneak out to go to these kick-ass rocket ship launches, which is what me and Justin thought the question was. But
Yeah, where are you at?
You're saying these launches are so frequent, you need something to rekindle the fire, perhaps.
So, yeah, they happen a lot, and...
Wait, not
Really?
a lot, though, right? Wait, how frequent?
Like more than you guys are telling people a lot.
Don't just say a lot. How many times a day?
Yeah.
It's,
How
it's a
frequently-
lot. Like, they
Yeah.
have a counter before you get in through the gate. I think we're at 15.
15 launches for the year so
For
far.
this year so
week.
far. Yeah.
Here's one thing I would do. You could see that from a lot of different places. I would probably try to sell tickets. Like, if you set up a cool little theater someplace, or maybe just some lawn chairs.
Open a Burger King franchise nearby,
How close can you open a Burger King?
Good question.
and then sell tickets for parking at the parking lot.
Actually, it would be interesting to record for history how far away you have to build a Burger King from a rocket launch place. In case that number changes.
But you're not a Johnny Rockets?
Right, you could just remember that, it used to be illegal to build Burger Kings near rocket places.
All I'm saying is
do
if
that.
I'm an astronaut, I'm on my way to the launch and I see a window where I could order a burger on my way. That's a good market that no one's capitalizing on.
does it scare you if you don't know it's about to happen?
It does, actually.
They don't tell you?
They do, but I delete the emails.
Okay. I can't blame you. Yeah. If
So they tell you big fire explosion happening nearby and you're like, seen it.
The windows just start shaking and you hear a noise, and I'm in the middle of a meeting trying to, is this planned? Everybody, is this planned?
Is this planned?
Plan?
Is this planned?
Can I be
As opposed to what?
It's really good that I'm not a rocket person, because I think that I would probably try to get you fired if I heard that. If I saw you freak out one time about a rocket launch, that everybody around me was like, hell yeah, 3:37 today, right, Mike?
Mackie,
They did the countdown and everything.
can you not assume that if it was not planned? Like, here's the thing. If you've ever flown on an airplane and you start to panic about plane travel, look to the flight attendants and see if they're freaking out or not, right?
Yeah. Hey, hold on. You sure?
Okay. But now...
Just saying.
Okay, so 2 years ago, what I just said is true. But what I'm saying now is this is as if I'm on the plane and I look out the window and the plane starts to leave the ground and the flight attendants go, "What the fuck is happening?"
Is there someone in the office who goes around like, oh boy? Is there someone in the office sort of monitoring enthusiasm
The launches?
from the employee?
Okay.
Well, no, there's obviously
there must be someone like, "Oh shit, again?"
Is there someone who's like looking?
That was today?
There's someone who's like, did you see the launch, Mackie? Like, is anyone making sure that you're as fired up about this as you're supposed to be?
Does that help?
It does.
All right, thank you,
I want to
Mackie.
let you know, Mackie, before you go, that there's a little bit of perspective I'd like to offer, which is that our jobs do not offer us any kind of exclusive rocket launch access.
Not exclusive.
No, we get to see it with everyone else, basically. So
Until I sell tickets.
until you sell tickets to
we'll be
your
there.
Burger
Hey,
King drive-in.
Mackie, I'll switch places with you. We'll switch places any day.
Yeah.
I love my
Does that
job.
help, Mackie?
It does.
Thank you
Thanks,
so
Maggie.
much
Thank you so
for
much.
coming. You did an amazing job. Hello.
Hi there, I'm Benjamin.
Hello, Benjamin.
Did I say your name weird?
You said it perfectly
Thank
fine.
you so
I don't
much,
know why.
Benjamin.
Benjamin, do not suck up to my brother.
Benjamin.
Hello,
Yes,
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
My father, and I've learned that your father have very similar tastes in music.
So you're saying we have the same father?
Whoa, Benjamin.
A twist I didn't see
Am I
coming.
the fourth? Yikes.
Could it be? Or am I the fourth?
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait. If anything, it would be
your question,
great.
please, go ahead.
My dad loves Chicago, the band.
Right.
Thank you for clarifying.
I have recently come to discover that your dad loves Chicago based on the most recent McElroy Family Clubhouse.
Sure.
Fantastic episode, by the way.
Thank you. Wow, thanks.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
You'll get your money later,
Thank you so
Benjamin.
much, Benjamin.
Always been
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
What a weird place to meet a fan. Wow, sheesh.
Anyway, my dad lives about an hour north of here. I flew down from Vermont just to see you guys.
Holy shit! Thank you, Benjamin.
So wait, you flew down from Vermont, but
Yeah.
your dad lives an hour north of you.
Yeah, we're not super tight.
Nice. Okay, you want us?
Benjamin, speak on
No. Actually, no, because the stakes of this are already super high, and now they're kind of weirdly super duper high.
Yeah, I don't want to infringe on the.
Thank you
the
so
no
much,
bummers
Benjamin, yeah.
Thing. But yeah, I want to impress him with a deep cut Chicago the band factoid.
All right.
Sure.
And I know your dad's here, so like,
Clint.
one that comes in.
Yeah.
Dad, do you want to come out and drop some?
Hi, Matt.
I need to talk to you three.
Can I tell you, it would be wild if, with your fake family, you also used the name Clint McElroy. And Benjamin was a fan of the podcast and never put that together.
Okay.
Dad, Benjamin needs a sick-ass Chicago fact.
Yeah.
How many you need?
Benjamin also watched the most...
Hey, can I answer?
Hey, can I also stress?
Three.
Tops. Got it.
I'm also going to stress, when we got this question, I told our dad he was not allowed to do any research about this. This had to be off the top of the dome. So what Dad is about to spit is what Dad knows.
Also,
in his
Benjamin
heart.
watched the most recent McElroy Family Clubhouse and will burn your ass to the ground if you bring anything that you shared there.
Recycle that old business.
Oh, it's got to be something new.
Yeah, about the
Yeah, a new Chicago fact in the last 24 hours.
In the album Chicago 7,
If you guys need to go to the bathroom, by the way, this is basically going to be a little convo between Dad and Benjamin.
there
Yeah, thank
was
you.
an iron-on transfer of the Chicago logo with a cardinal on it. Yeah, when was the last time you got an album
Wait,
with an
sorry,
iron-on
Dad.
transfer?
Hey, Dad, can I just tell you just a quick director's note? You didn't deliver that like it was the end of the fact. You delivered it like it was a question
Gotcha.
you were asking Benjamin.
Gotcha.
Maybe next time the inflection should be, there was
Okay.
a thing with a
I
cardinal on it,
imagine-
instead
I've
of
been
there was a
talking
thing with
about
a cardinal on it.
I've been
I am-
talking about how we need to, at our live shows, have less pressure on ourselves to always be joking. Like, we need to leave room. We need to leave room to, like, just talk as people, because the energy gets a little like, I am now second guessing that in a major way. I actually think that impulse is completely wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad,
I
go ahead. You
am
got another-
talking to your brother. So, they were once sued by a bus company.
Chicago
They were
Transit
sued
Authority.
because their original name was Chicago Transit Authority.
There it is.
They were sued by the actual bus company, Chicago Transit Authority, to change their name, which is why they are known as Chicago.
It's weird that the city of Chicago never sued them. Like, what if people are confused and they think you're the city of Chicago?
What if people traveled to you, the band Chicago?
And then try to eat pizza while standing on you?
Factoid number 2, the original 7
Wait, no,
members.
you've done 2 already. Don't try
This
to
is
fucking...
3.
They said 3.
Yes,
Jason
but
said
this is 3. The cardinal dumb one.
Pete
the one you said
Cetera,
before.
Robert Lamb, Terry Kath, Danny Sarah from Lee Lockname, Walter Pears 88, James Pankel, the original 7 members of the funky Windy City 7.
ladies and gentlemen,
Chicago.
My boring old dad. Ladies and gentlemen, give him one more big round of applause.
Does that help, Benjamin?
Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin.
Thanks,
Thank you, Clint.
Thank you. Thank you, Mac. Man,
Hi.
can you imagine how jazzed his dad's gonna be when he plays that bit for him? Like, can you believe it? The McElroy brothers talked about you.
Sorry that he said that he was my dad so much.
Yeah. Also,
Maybe weird for you.
Benjamin, I'm going to give you the beginning of this and you can finish it. Something about Pheasant. There's something about pet, etc. There's something about like
He
you
opened
can
his
move.
own pet
yeah.
store called Pets, etc. There's
Something in there.
And
You
it's-
can
when
use
you find
that.
It,
It's
it's
probably
gonna.
better.
This isn't funny, but when you find it, it's gonna be fucking
Yeah, you're going to laugh in
hysterical.
about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, brothers. I'm Charles. Him.
Hi, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
So I just moved to Florida from Des Moines, Iowa, and I just got a job at a warehouse last month.
Right.
You sound so surprised, Charles.
No, it's shocking.
It sounds like they called you and said, you're working at a warehouse.
No,
now."
yeah.
Did you apply to this job?
I was an independent artist prior to this, so the fact that I got a job at a warehouse is shocking to me.
Cool.
Yeah,
You
in a
were on
huge way.
Only Farmers.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. So I work at a coffee roastery, and we, a few months before I got hired, we got a machine that packages K-cups specifically. Cool. And everybody at the warehouse is terrified to use this machine, except for the one person who's allowed to use this machine. And they decided that I should be the trainee that learns under them how to use this.
All right.
So the training that I got was, first you push the start button,
Yeah.
and now you guys know how to use the K-cup machine.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I could go get my license right now. you're
Right now.
saying.
So what's the
Amazing.
question? What's your
The
question?
question is, I need to know how to keep kayfabe that this is a scary machine that only I should be allowed to touch, because while I was being trained, the person who trained me said, push the start button, and then started watching Wedding Crashers on their phone.
Fucking hell, man.
Now, wait, sorry, Charles. Is that an intrinsic part of the process?
Charles, did they look up from their phone and say, Charles, if you fuck this up for me, I will kill you? I've been running this grift for 10 years.
Did they say you can watch any movie with Vince Vaughn in it, but if you don't, the machine will explode?
Also, don't get it twisted. Fred Claus doesn't count.
Red Claus is weirdly doesn't work.
And I get this, Charles, because K-cups
Wait. What is your question, Charles?
How do I keep everybody thinking that this machine is very scary so only I get to use it?
Yeah, sure, cool.
Okay, but here's the thing, because I think K-cups are inherently scary because people are used to tampons and pads, and K-cups are new.
Travis!
And
It's a good joke. I mean, it's a good joke. You gotta go
Kicks
it's a
ass.
good
It kicks ass. It
good
kicks
joke.
ass.
It's a good joke. Charles, how much of a buildup do you think you can sustain before you actually press the button? Like, do you think you can get a
Stand back!
Like a good 15 minutes of like getting close to it? And you're like, no, okay, no.
wait,
no,
what's
hold
the
on.
weather outside?
on.
Cloudy? Fuck no!
The
Everybody
humidity's
back!
too high.
Everybody just shut up. If everybody just shut up for 1 second, I can do it. Everybody just shut up.
Let's check the pH!
Close, Paul. You're too close, Paul.
Can you bring a friend into work under the guise of they now work there, but they only show up one day and then they never show up? And if anyone asks you what happened to them, you'd be like, yeah, man, they fell in the fucking K-cup machine, got turned into K-cups.
Got cupped, bro. Got cupped real hard.
Hey, how much of your pinky do you need?
Cool.
Hey, I said need.
Probably not as much as I think.
Yeah,
You
you're
need
fine.
one finger for the K-cup machine button. I know that much.
One button to start, another one to start Wedding Crashers.
Wait a minute, wait. This is actually really important. Really important. If you press the start button, will it just go forever? Or is there some way to stop it? Is it going right now?
So, what
Is there a mannequin of you sitting in the seat?
Is there a off?
there is an off switch.
So why are we freaked about AI? This is my thing. Sorry, go ahead.
The machine will stop itself if the lid is off a little bit, and then you go, oh, sorry. You fix the lid.
Now, that sounds scary to me.
And then you push the start button again. And you're like, thank
You
God.
have to reach deep into the machine to knock the lid in
It
place.
keeps going, so you just have to wait for your opportunity to just reach in real quick and grab it out. Charles, does that help?
That super helps.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm pretty nervous, so I'm living faster than fear of just being here. So,
I appreciate you living faster than fear while very clearly wearing a protest shirt for Tummy Buddy Life.
I won't let.
Is that why you're nervous because of the bootleg merch?
I didn't think you'd see this. I was like,
You
I'm
didn't
not
think
gonna
we'd see it? You wrote a question in and then you sat in the spotlight. I'm actually really glad you asked the question because at the beginning of the show, like before when we did sound check, I said, can we move the light a little bit because it's like right on that person's face? And they scooted over a little bit and then it was right in your face. And then you stood up to ask a question. I went, oh, okay.
Okay, good. Hello.
How can we help?
May I please ask your name?
My name is Rosie.
Is that better?
That was really good.
Kick-ass, awesome.
Actually, Griffin, it was worse. You heard it though, right?
I did. I heard that one.
Okay, but you heard it.
The vibe was off.
Like even in trying to riff on it, it's like
yeah, sure.
Okay, so go ahead.
This is also kind of about my dad, coincidentally.
Kick-ass.
Wait, what?
I didn't mention it in the question. I didn't think you'd choose it, actually. So.
It's a kick-ass question, Rose.
Yeah, Rosie.
So my dad likes to buy pheasants.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there.
He lives in Missouri. This is his second pair of pheasants that he's gotten. He had.
Hold on. You just dropped two things on us really fast with a tone of voice of like, he lives in Missouri, pheasant country, and bought a pair of them like you have to do or they'll kill each other.
And can I also say, the second pair of pheasants implies that the first pair went out at the same time?
No, the first pair is fine. They're still there.
Okay, great.
Okay. So why not his first quadrangle pair of
Rosie's.
pheasants?
Let's hear Rosie's question.
So he got a pair of golden pheasants originally,
Sure.
and then he got really interested in tragopan pheasants.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen their mating displays; they're really weird. I
Wait,
thought
sorry, Tragapan?
Tragapan.
I've
I
not
think?
seen their mating displays.
I've seen a lot of other pheasant mating displays.
I thought you said dragon pan at
Dragon
first.
Pan, I've seen their. Sorry, go ahead.
They're really weird. I thought it was
Even
an
for
AI.
pheasant mating displays,
Yeah.
they're weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Really?
Can I ask, unless it's like yucky?
No, it's really cool. They look kind of like aliens. They've got this like multicolored flap that like opens up.
No, sorry. Hey, Rosie.
It's weird.
Where's the flap?
On their like.
Okay, but hold on. No, hold on.
Look at
They
them.
do look like an avatar bird.
Yeah.
Paul, if you could pull up a picture of a tragopan pheasant.
But
No, there's better
Paul?
pictures.
Hey, you shot your shot, Paul. It's all good, man.
okay, but we can all agree that just saying in a breeding thing, in a mating ritual, they open up their flap. That
Yes.
maybe there might be some
These guys look
clarification.
fucking. This picture does not do credit to how fucking avatar ass these birds look. Holy shit.
Can I say something earnestly for a second? I never would have thought that I would have a career that is specifically built to just bring me the world's most fascinating people. But I feel so thrilled to come out here, and this is our first show this year. I feel so thrilled to come out here and meet you absolute maniacs. You're the most fascinating humans on the planet.
And can I say my favorite thing? We haven't even gotten to the actual question.
So how can we help?
One of them escaped the enclosure.
Male or female?
The female. We
The
have the male.
tragopan or the golden?
The tragopan.
Okay, this all helps.
The female's name is the female's name is Winter. The male is Vivaldi.
Yep.
There's another female that they have not named yet. We don't know.
They didn't want to go with spring or fall or the other four seasons?
Again, my dad is an interesting guy. He loves Vivaldi.
I'd
Four
say.
Seasons.
Yeah, sounds like.
Way more interesting than our dad. He was just out here. Did you hear him?
Did you hear me? Just talked about the band Chicago, not cool bird shit.
I bet pheasants make cool bird shit.
I bet so.
What if pheasants? Pheasants.
Yeah. Those
Right? That's fucking crazy. They look like
Imagine
the
stumbling on that shit.
He looks like the spitter dinosaur that killed Wayne Knight.
Or like a cool rave vagina.
Travis?
Travis.
I'm saying if you
How
saw
dare
that.
you say what Griffin was thinking? You scandalize him.
No, hold on. Hold on. What's a rave vagina, Travis?
It's
What the fuck does that mean, Travis?
if you saw a vagina under a black light.
Travis, that's... Yeah. Get that gone. Get that gone. So,
My face hurts.
you need help?
What do you want? Like, what do you want?
You destroyed our family. Look at that shit. That's crazy.
What do you want? Why do you want this to come back? You just want this to be away from you.
This is somebody painted this mural on the wall of a laser tag place, and the boss is like, I think I need to fire him because I think that's a vagina.
I need that.
I'll
That's
tell
a
you where
bird.
it is. It probably got stolen by an insane wizard.
Yeah.
Like, look at it. It's incredible.
What's the question?
What do you want?
How do you kill it?
No.
It's weak spot. Just look. It's the purple.
Need some tips on how to catch it?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So what is it?
Hey, can I just say when I look at that bird, don't look fast?
No.
Or it looks extremely fucking fast. It's either one of the two.
Yeah, you actually don't get to look that stupid and be slow at the same
Can
time.
your dad get his hands on some space mushrooms? Because that's the diet of this guy, I bet.
What you're going to want is a varied environment that'll appeal to a pheasant. So you're going to want to put out some grain, some sorghum, some wheat.
Did you look up pheasant shit backstage?
So I did, but then I got on TikTok. So I have burnt through.
Could you
what I
recreate,
remember.
Justin? Could you recreate some
Travis,
pheasant
let
calls?
me finish.
Some pheasant calls for us. That was him clearing his throat.
Hey guys, if you laugh during it, you can mess it up.
This is something that Josie can play on their phone.
Yeah, play it on your phone. Just record it.
Pheasants are easily spooked. Please stay absolutely silent while
Please
my
be
brother does
quiet.
pheasant calls he learned on
Please be
TikTok.
quiet.
Shut up!
Shut up! There you go.
Does that help?
Yes, I will play these for my dad.
Great. Play those for your dad. He's going to love them.
Tell your dad that he owes me $20 on OnlyFans.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Thank you. You can bring the lights down. Hey, Tampa, you've been such
Tampa,
a
thank
lot
you.
of
This
fun.
is our first show of 2025 of 20 Thunder Drive. You all have been fucking incredible.
You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
I'm waiting an appropriate amount of time for Paul to get back to the table to talk about Maddie's posters. Whenever Paul's ready, can we go to the poster, Paul? There it is.
Thank you so much. There's our
Thank
poster.
you, Maddie Lundquist.
Grab one of those if there's any left. We signed a whole bunch of them. There's also coins out there. All proceeds from these coins go to feeding Tampa Bay. It's a beautiful double-sided. No matter which theme you've really resonated with this year.
And
we've got
if you don't already have tickets, we're going to be here tomorrow night as well doing the Adventure Zone. Doing Taz versus Romeo versus Juliet.
It's going to be a fun time. Thank you to Montaigne for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You. It is a fantastic track. We're so grateful to be able to use it. And
yeah, we have a Faster Than Fear. This is going to be our first live Faster Than Fear. And I think because of the outfit Griffin is wearing and the character discussed in the thing and maybe what he might be if you squint your eyes reminiscent of.
What are you talking
That Griffin should read this question. Maybe Justin and I will quietly vroom, vroom, vroom. Yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
that's not what cars sound. You will practice this, but that's not what cars sound like. This year, I'm going to be faster than my fear of the Kool-Aid Man.
My name is Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
Griffin McElroy. My brother may kiss your dad square on the lips.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows, supported directly by you.